Hi, this is Debbie. Welcome to the Wildly Whimsical Crafting Loft. I got another video here for you, kind of a really fun little project to do. I had so much fun making this, and there's so many variations to this. And I call it my peekaboo card, and I'll show you why in just a minute. But let me show you how I got this thing going. The first thing I did was I printed me out a jean jacket. And then I cut the middle out of the jean jacket. And you're going to need 2 copies of this jean jacket because you're going to have a front and then you're going to have a back. So and both the front and the back are going to show on the card. So you don't want to just leave that card stock there. But go ahead and cut the middle out of that and glue the front to the back. And once you've got the front glued to the back, I just went ahead and I added some fur to the front of it. And then I added some pink flowers, a little rhinestone. And then I used my gel pen and went around the pockets. And then I added some ribbon just to the top of the sleeves. And then I put some rhinestones on there for her buttons. So now that you have it all decorated and you're ready to go, and you got a cute little jacket sitting there, go ahead and pull your jacket off to the side because we need to do work on the middle of that card. Since we took the middle of the jacket out, we've got to put something there. And this is what I decided I would do. What I did was I made a shirt dress, kind of like a dress but a shirt, only shorter. Anyway, this is what we're going to do for our card part, where you're going to put your invitation and things. And you're going to need 3 of these. Whatever you decide to use for the middle insert of that jacket, you're going to need to make 3 copies of that. You're going to need a front copy, a back copy, and then you're going to need a middle insert. And when you go to glue those together, don't glue them together yet. Let me show you how to glue them together. All I want you to do is just to glue the very shoulder straps up there. And then what I did to embellish the front was I just put a little bow on here with a ribbon. And then you want to score right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold this top one back just like that. And the reason why I didn't want you to glue them together is you're going to have pattern on the front, pattern on the back. But then you're going to want white cardstock up to white cardstock for your middle insert. And once you've got that all put together and you've got it glued together, go ahead and make a score line right here. Right underneath the armpit. You want to go ahead and score that right underneath the armpit. Once you've done that, go ahead and take your card and fold that backwards on that line. And then just take your glue and glue right underneath that. Just lift that up and you'll see a little shadow. Just kind of glue up underneath that and seal that. It has a nice steady seal to it. When you're gluing that, just do right here where you did the line. Don't let the glue get up in here because we're going to put sliders in there. And those sliders can't move the glue in there. If glue gets in there, it'll mess the project up and it won't perform correctly. So after you've got that done, you've got all your score lines done, and you've got the front of your jacket decorated, and you've got your shirt decorated. This is kind of what it should look like at that point. So the next thing we want to do is we want to be able to open the jacket up. That's why I took the center out of it, so that I could open the jacket up. But if I open the jacket up, there's nothing to connect it to the shirt. So what I needed to do was I needed to make something to connect it. So what I decided to do was I decided to make these little sliders. And these little sliders are just made out of the same material that the little shirt is. And I just did a front and a back and glued them together. And then I kind of scored them where I needed them to bend. So wherever you wanted to bend to connect that, go ahead and score that so it's easy for you to do. And then if you remember, I had told you to leave this part open on your jacket. And the reason being is you're going to insert that slider into there. So you can see now that there's a slider on that side, and here it is on this side. And what we're going to do is we're going to fold this jacket back open, and then we're going to go to the last part of that and slide that jacket in right in there. And now that when we open that, see how that does? That now connects your jacket to your shirt. so that now you can open the jacket and it continually stays with the project. It doesn't leave. So you want to go ahead and you want to do that to both sides of your coat, both sides of your jacket. So I'm going to go ahead and connect this one as well to this project. So now your project should look like this. Once you have that done, it should look like that. Okay, so now that you've got those little sliders in there, you can go ahead and open your jacket, just like this. And once you get those kind of securely in there, they're not going to move around as much. I don't have mine glued in just so I can show you this video. And so you open it up like that. So you're able to open and close that jacket wherever you need it to, whenever she needs it to, whoever you give the gift to. Well, the reason that I call this a peekaboo card is because once you open the jacket, you can lift up the shirt and peekaboo, there's your invitation. So now underneath the little shirt is her invitation to go to your dinner party or your shower or just a girls' afternoon out for lunch or whatever you need to do. But anyway, this is where you would put that. And you can do it in a lot of ways. You know, like my handwriting is not very good, so I would probably pre-print on this part of the shirt anything I wanted to say, any kind of sentiment, or if I was going to invite someone. But if your handwriting is good, go ahead, feel free to go ahead and fill that out. But that's kind of why I called it a peekaboo card, because peekaboo, there's your invitation. Then under here, this is where I thought that you could put any kind of RSVPs. If you need to give someone directions or anything like that, that could be tucked away right under here. Like directions to a house or anything like that, that could be tucked up right under here. And then that folds down. And the reason that I had you glue this is so that this slider won't go any further than that. If you didn't glue there, it would slide up and down this card. So that keeps it in a more contained space. And then what I do once I get my card all together, once I fold it, is I slide it up underneath the little bows because that helps it to lay a little bit better. But that's my peekaboo card, and I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you for stopping by the Wildly Whimsical Crafting Loft. And you can visit me at my blog at www.wildlywhimsicalcraftingloft at Blogspot. And so come see me for some more whimsical ideas. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks. Go out and craft something.